Hey guys, since I broke my back last year, I've got to be very careful with what I lift these days, especially picking things up off the ground. So I'm going to rig up this hydraulic hoist on the truck deck, powered by a little jack here. So I've got to bolt this base on the deck, that spins around, and this here bolts on top of that. It leans back slightly on an angle, so if I put it about there, it's going to line up with the runners along this side of the deck, which will make it stronger, whereas if I put it right over the side, I think it's going to probably bend the deck if I lift anything heavy. So this arm goes on top, so that'll come out to there, and then this one goes inside that, so it'll come out to about there, I think. And it's also got a little winch which goes up here. Run a cable through there and you can pull things in that are a bit further away. What I'm going to do is run some angle iron down like that, extending over 3 cross members, and weld that onto there, and then I can bolt through to that, and I'll put another one sort of in the middle there, and then I can bolt it down to that, put some spaces between the back of the angle iron and the deck so that it's clamping nice and tight on there. I've cut the runners to length, and because it's galvanised I've taken all the galv off where I'm going to be welding, because the smoke is toxic when you're welding galvanised steel, so that's going to reduce the amount of smoke that comes off it. I also hold my breath when I'm welding galv, there's always going to be a bit of smoke coming off. So that one's going to go there, and the other one just further over. I'll weld those in place. And I've disconnected the battery as well, so it doesn't mess with the electrics. Right, that's the first hole drilled, and I've put a spacer in there so it's not sort of resting on the plywood. All the force is going down to that angle iron. That works well. That's the limit there, about 3 meters high. assume that goes in there. It didn't come with instructions, so I'm sort of having to figure it out as I go. Straightforward though, really. I'm pretty sure that goes in there, and that's just the handle. Spin it around. Alright, that's all good to go. Yeah, I think that's going to be quite handy actually. Got a pretty decent reach on it. You can slide this in. There's 4 settings there, that's the longest reach there. I'll find something heavy and see if it'll lift it. It's dragging that easily. Easy. There's no way I could lift that by hand. It's a heavy lump of metal. Alright, nothing's bending or creaking. It's lifting that quite easily. Usually I'd have to get one of the machines going to lift something that heavy. That did it with ease. So that's on the longest setting. I'm guessing that would be probably 120, 150 kilo, that lump of metal. So that's about probably half of what it can do. The crane anyway, I think that's probably, wouldn't want to go much over that with this tipping deck. It's liable to try and twist it. But that's more than enough for what I need it for. Back off again. It needs a bit more grease in here. It's kind of stiff to spin around. Too easy. Yeah, that works. And when you're finished with it, you just bring it around and lock it with this lever so it can't swing around. Job done. That wasn't too hard to install, and it's not too difficult to take off. Just 8 bolts, and probably even hang it from a branch of a tree or something and lift the deck up, unbolt it, and then drop the deck down, and it'll just hang from the branch so that I don't have to lift the whole thing off there. It's going to make life a lot easier. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.